Jesse James Leyva, you're very welcome back to my show, my friend. I'm sorry, the drop button and the air button are right next to each other, and my mouse hit the wrong one. I apologize.
No worries, my man. Nice talking to you again, Simon. Happy anniversary, brother.
Thank you. Right, 10 years on the air. That's a long time, man, in today's world. It really is. So we brought you on really because we've got this story that Americans have put on about 29 pounds during the pandemic. And by the way, just let me take this opportunity to wish you a very happy National Grilled Cheese Sandwich Day.
Man, I appreciate that. I was hoping you'd say that to me.
Yes. 29 pounds, man. That's not insignificant.
Dude, that's absolutely crazy. You know, what do you expect, though? I mean, we shut down gyms. I know in Texas we did alcohol to go. We opened up fast food. I mean, we pretty much said, hey, don't worry about your health, but eat everything you can and drink as much as you can. And good luck with COVID.
Right?
Makes no sense to me as a trainer.
Right? 29 pounds. I repeat, that is not insignificant. That's really significant. That's a lot of weight for people to put on. So, I mean, I could do the math, but math is hard, so I don't want to do the percentage of that. But that's a lot.
Well, you know, Simon, what's sad is you got 29 pounds, but the side effect of the weight that goes on is this depression and the stress that goes along with that. The alcoholism, the isolation, all the stuff that people are going through because they put on 29 pounds, especially a lot of our women. I mean, that could be really tragic with where they feel about themselves. Medications are on now.
Right. We're talking, I mean, forget the quarantine 15, right? I mean, that's out the window, man. And it's interesting. It's all across the age groups.
Yeah, it is. I mean, you have men and women 70% up. I mean, 70% of men and women are now actually overweight or obese, and that's I think it's like 20-something% jump from 10 years ago. I mean, it's just absolutely absurd to watch the world turn this way. And what's even worse, Simon, is it's now acceptable. It's just people are getting used to it. Let's take more medication. Let's take high blood pressure medication. It's okay to be overweight and to have these issues. Nobody's addressing it aggressively.
Right, Gen Z people, millennial people, they're drinking a lot of full sugar soda. I'm looking at my producer now, who's 20 years old, who is just waving something at me. What did you wave at me there, Boots?
It was a water.
Oh, water. Well done, good for you. Yeah. He is not overweight, by the way. He's not. But many of his compatriots are.
Yeah, that's scary. COVID definitely did not help.
So you're a person. Go on.
Sorry, but
no, after you.
Oh, well, you know, I'm just saying. You know, you have this pandemic that I guess would say is ending now, but the destruction is lingering, and people are kind of at a loss. Like you said, they're 29 pounds average overweight right now, not 15. And 15 leads you to a thought in your head that, hey, I can turn this around. It's 15 pounds. I can lose this quickly. You start hitting the 30-pound mark, and especially if you're somebody that's 5'7", 5'8", or shorter, that's a lot of weight. And sometimes it reaches that point of no return where, you know what, I just can't do this. I don't know where to start. What do I do?
And if you're 150 pounds, you just put on 20% of your body weight.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Right?
A lot.
It's crazy. You are the owner of something called Outlaw Fit Camp.
Uh-huh.
I don't like camp, by the way. Apart from the one that my wife and my daughters bought for me for my birthday, I'm going to space camp, buddy. Very excited.
Cool.
Very excited.
Not as much fun as Fit Camp, but it's close.
No, I don't know. What happens at Outlaw Fit Camp?
Dude, we help you lose a lot of weight. We have clients that lose 100 pounds, 200 pounds. I mean, just life-changing stuff. And it's an interesting franchise that I started a few years ago, and now we're growing throughout the Texas market and across the country now. We started launching about a year ago.
So it's not really for people that need to lose 10 pounds.
It can be for anything. I mean, that's what's cool about this. I have SWAT members and firefighters doing this along with their wives and people that maybe have 100 pounds to lose. They can do personal training or group fitness, which makes it really nice because it's hard to do with a lot of the segment now. It's all group fitness. And if you got bulging disc, 80 pounds overweight, high blood pressure, you can't do some of those group fitness classes. So that's where we come in.
Outlaw Fit Camp. It sounds interesting. Now, what do you say to this, Jesse James?
Uh-huh.
There's a survey out. I love surveys, by the way. Absolutely love them.
Me too.
From Datingcom. 2,000 women say 75% of them, of the 2,000 women that they surveyed, said they prefer dad bods than people like you, Jesse.
Yeah.
Yeah. You do not have the dad bod. You like the fully toned muscle guy. 75% of women prefer people like me. Which, you know, I mean, that's the cross I have to bear. But so what do you say to that?
You know, I say, and I think you'll agree with me once I say this, once people start losing themselves, you take yourself out of the element of what you think you should have, what you could get. So you put yourself in a whole different market. When you start putting on 30 pounds, having somebody that's in shape is a far reach from what you think you can have. So you tend to change your standards. And that's what happens. You change your standards, and then both those people eat bad, drink more, and both of them go down that downward spiral, never climbing back out of it. And that transcends down to the kids they have and the families they build. So, you know, that's kind of what's happening. We're taking on the standards that have changed, and that's our new normal.
Well, I'm a happily married guy, and my wife says I can never leave the house again after reading this survey.
You're in demand, baby. You're in demand.
It's only 10 pounds. Come on, man.
Just remind her how lucky she is.
There you go. All right. So, look, if you are one of these people that have put on a lot of weight, and I repeat, 29 pounds, that's a lot of weight. No matter what weight you started at, 29 pounds is a lot. So if you put on 29 pounds, what do, Jesse James?
You hire a coach. You know, you guys are in Iowa. There's plenty of great gyms around there. There's boot camps. There's anything you can find. But I would tell people to invest ASAP and not invest your money, but invest your money in you. People don't do that. Out of college and high school, people stop coaching. They stop getting a coach. They don't have a coach. They don't utilize a coach. How do you become better at anything? You have a coach. So it would behoove people to actually take the time and hire a personal trainer, go to a group fitness class somewhere, and sign up. Commit to something, because you have everything to gain and everything to lose if you don't do this. You know, medications, depression. I mean, when you hit 60 years old, 55, 60 years old, that's when you start regretting that stuff, because that one car you get is starting to break down. You can't trade it in, Simon. You're stuck with it.
I always think that behoove is a word that is underused on the radio. So thank you for that. I appreciate that, Jesse.
That's my word of the day, Simon.
Yeah, excellent. We like that. We love words of the day. If people want to find out more about you, where do they go?
They go to my dating site. Where
We're not asking you to put your profile out there, Jesse. Come on, man.
My wife's going to smack me around.
That's probably deserved.
They go to outlawfitcamp.com, and Simon, we did this really cool thing, and it's nationwide. It's a challenge, along with meal plans, nutrition plans, and a bunch of great content, but it's free to everyone. But it's outlawfit55.com. It's a 55-day challenge, and it's a great way for people to not only make some good habitual changes, but learn nutritional changes as well in a challenge. It's 55 days. But, I mean, it's cool stuff like audiobooks and things you have to listen to transform your mind as well. But they can get some good advice on there and download everything, and it's free to everybody. And we did this about a few months ago, just kind of not just help our customers in Texas, but their family and friends all over the country. So it's taken off and going great. So hopefully we can help some people out over in Iowa.
Well, that's very cool. Give that out one last time, please.
Sure. Outlaw 55.
All right. And if you ever get bored with it, remember, 75% of single women prefer dad bods.
I know. I'm going to have some pizza and some beer after this call now.
It's National Grilled Cheese Sandwich Day, buddy.
And a grilled cheese sandwich.
There you go. we will have you back. I always enjoy having you on the air. You take care. Enjoy the rest of Monday, buddy.
Happy anniversary, my man. Take care, man.